It's late night. While the casuals are off sleeping, we're just getting started. I'm Chatty, and this is episode 3 of the Wide Awake Sports Network. Tonight, a historic dagger in Chapel Hill, a top 10 bloodbath in the East Lansing, and a 109-102 statement in the desert. Let's get into it. We start with the 266th chapter of the greatest rivalry in sports. Duke came into Dean Dome as 5.5-point favorites, and for 39 minutes, it looked like they would cover. But the Dean Dome magic is real. Trimble hit a corner 3 with 0.4 of a second left to give UNC 71-68 win. Duke led by 13 in the first half, but the books were sweating the second half efficiency shift. UNC shot 60% after the break. If you had the guts to take UNC as a home dog, it paid off for you. And checking out the scoreboard, Cameron Boozer put up 24 points and 11 rebounds, and Caleb Wilson put up 23 points for the Heels. But the real winners of tonight were the UNC fans. Man, were they electric. Next, we move on to East Lansing. And this wasn't just a game, this was a statement. Number 5 Illinois against number 10 Michigan State, and it lived up to every bit of the top 10 hype. The Spartans protected their house, surviving a furious attack from the Illini to win 85-82 in overtime. Illinois had brought a 10-game win streak into East Lansing, but Tom Izzo's defense turned the number 1 offense in the country into a half-court grind for most of the night. Pre-game, the total was set at 143.5, and these two teams obliterated it. For the bettors, the play was Michigan State as a 1.5-point home favorites. Fears was dominant tonight, playing inside-out game and getting to the free throw line. He scored 26 points with 15 rebounds, and according to ESPN, this is the first time this has ever happened in Big Ten play. Like we said last night, watch out for Michigan State in March. Now to the altitude in Provo. Number 8 Houston versus number 16 BYU. And Houston showed why they're the number 1 defense in the country, methodically dismantling the Cougars 77-66. Houston entered the game as 1.5-point favorites, and they covered with ease. The total was set at 149.5, and the under cashed yet again in the Houston game. Houston led by 6 at half and never let BYU's offense get into a rhythm for the game. Despite AJ DeBanza having a good game, Houston was just too much for the Cougars. Just a friendly reminder, folks, all picks and analysis on WASN are for entertainment and educational purposes only. We are not financial advisors, and we don't guarantee winners. If you're putting money down, do it responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Void where prohibited. Must be 21 or older to wager. We transition to the NBA, where the final score in San Antonio was Spurs 138, Mavericks 125. Castle for the Spurs put up a monster 40-point triple-double, while Cooper Flagg was held to just 14 points, and we'll cover him a little bit later. For the books, the over 230.5 was never in doubt and hit before the fourth quarter even started. We will be looking to fade the Mavericks defense in the future. In Phoenix, the return of Devin Booker wasn't enough. The Suns struggled from deep, starting 0 for 18 from 3, which was a nightmare for those who bet on the Suns, who entered the game as 2.5-point favorites. Well, for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid combined for 62 of the Sixers' 109 points. If you bet the Suns on the Booker return hype, you got caught in a trap. The Sixers' money line was the sharp play at plus 120. For the total, the under 224.5 was the easiest ticket of the night because Phoenix's history of bad shooting, 16% from 3 in the first half. Watch the Suns' offense rating to plummet in the power rankings tomorrow. Finally, we have tonight's falling star, who, as we mentioned earlier, is Cooper Flagg. After 4 straight 30-point performances, the rookie hit a wall against the Spurs' length. 14 points on a night where the Mavs needed every bucket. Of course, this comes when I have Flagg in my DFS and have his points, rebounds, and assists for the night. So, lesson learned. Because Flagg did not even play in the fourth quarter of the game. We will look for a bounce back in the next couple games before the All-Star break for this superstar rookie. That's a wrap for tonight. We've gotten the facts from the scoreboard and the fallout from the books. I'm your host, Chad E., and at WASN, the scoreboard never sleeps, and neither do we.